The atomic bomb has fundamentally altered the dynamics of power and fear in our world. Yet, when we look at the global landscape of nuclear capabilities, a glaring disparity emerges. There are 9 recognized nuclear powers, but only one Muslim nation, Pakistan. And even that status is often treated as an anomaly, a mistake in the eyes of the West. Consider the cases of Iraq and Libya. Saddam Hussein sought nuclear capabilities, and what happened? His country was bombed back to the Stone Age, all under the pretext of eliminating a non-existent threat. Gaddafi, too, attempted to pursue nuclear ambitions but ultimately surrendered his program in hopes of gaining favor with the West. Instead, he was met with invasion and destruction. The message is clear. The West will not tolerate any Muslim nation attempting to join the nuclear club. Now, let's turn our attention to Iran. For over 2 decades, Iran has faced relentless scrutiny and sanctions. Accused of pursuing nuclear weapons it has never built. Meanwhile, we hear the same dire warnings from Western leaders, claiming Iran is just weeks away from acquiring a bomb. Yet, the irony is palpable. Israel, a nation that has openly developed its nuclear arsenal, is never subjected to the same level of scrutiny. The hypocrisy is staggering. The double standards are evident. Western nations justify their nuclear arsenals as necessary for national security, while Muslim nations are viewed through a lens of fear and suspicion. The United States, the only nation to have ever used atomic bombs, positions itself as the arbiter of nuclear morality. But who is truly dangerous? Is it the nations that are actively seeking to develop weapons, or those that already possess them and have used them in warfare? This isn't merely about safety, it's about power dynamics. The Western world perceives Muslim nations as threats rather than sovereign entities with rights to self-defense. The colonial mindset persists, albeit in a different form. Instead of soldiers occupying lands, we see sanctions and military bases, a modern-day imperialism that keeps Muslim countries divided and dependent. The consequences are dire. The Muslim world is fragmented, perpetually under threat, and stripped of the strength that comes with nuclear deterrence. We witness the devastation in places like Syria and Gaza, where military interventions have left cities in ruins. The lack of unity among Muslim nations only exacerbates their vulnerability, leading to a cycle of fear and foreign manipulation. Ultimately, we must ask ourselves, who decides who gets to wield power in this world? The narrative that the world needs fewer bombs is misleading. What it truly requires is justice and equality. Until we confront these biases and demand a fairer distribution of power, the notion of peace remains an illusion.